All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to CAGcast episode number 682. I'm your host, GPD, here in Long Island, New York. And as always, we're joined by a man who can't quite decide if he's a Tim Cook or a Tim Sweeney, Wombat.
I'm a tiny Tim.
Which billionaire Tim are you?
I mean, I'd be happy to be any billionaire Tim. Is that what it takes? I have to change my name to Tim?
Tim Cook probably only has like 100 mil.
I mean, okay.
I don't know about that. Chip, you have some accounting?
Tim Cook? I think you have it backwards, don't you?
No, I think Tim Sweeney might have more money.
Tim Sweeney's got the billions from Epic, and Cook's only got like the stock money.
Gotcha.
He's not a founder.
It's funny money.
Apple. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's slumming. Tim Cook is slumming. He's ordering Panda Express.
Feel bad for him.
Right.
Don't we all?
By the way, if you really like Panda Express, feel free to not email me and tell me that. It's okay. I said I was slumming and eating Panda Express. Are there any fan? There's probably no like hardcore Panda Express fans out there.
I guarantee you're wrong.
But they have to. Where do they live?
I like Panda Express.
You don't have. It's all about your options. I get it. If you don't have that good Chinese population, you're probably not going to get good Chinese food.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get Panda Express. But you gotta take what you can get.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Not everyone has fancy Chinese foods, I guess.
Well, it's not about fancy. It's not about fancy. It's about authentic deliciousness.
Mm-hmm.
Not about fancy. Like fancy Chinese food. That doesn't go together.
There's a fancy Chinese. There's two fancy Chinese restaurants by my house.
Awesome.
They charge $7 for an egg roll.
For one egg roll?
Yes.
$7.
$7.
In Massapequa?
In Wantagh.
In Wantagh? Is that Wantagh's not fancy.
It's like borderline fancy.
It is?
Yeah.
$7 egg rolls. And they don't have like hot dogs in them or anything?
No, they do not.
Ben's has an egg roll with a hot dog in it.
I know they do.
I don't think that's an option at Panda.
So does Disney World.
Not yet. Right. Well, they're very international over at Disney World.
Come here sometime. We'll go to Panda Express. That'd be great.
I already felt like I ate there. That's not really I'm not usually not in a rush, that much of a rush. You know, I can wait.
I don't think pandas are ever in that much of a rush. The name alone is an oxymoron.
It's a good point. You don't really think of pandas ever being in a hurry.
No, I've never seen a panda going, I'm late.
Right. Like, give me that bamboo. Hurry up.
I have a doctor's appointment in 30 minutes.
People do like pandas though.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I just ate dinner and I'm very full, so I want to talk about food. Like I had Indian food, so that's like it's heavy. You go.
It's Cinco de Mayo. You had Indian food.
I don't follow these fake holidays. These corporate.
We got burritos. We got burritos for Cinco de Mayo. We're fun around here.
That's a capitalist holiday.
I'm a slave to capitalism.
Do you buy like all the Hallmark cards for like the Secretary's Day?
Yeah, but all the Cinco de Mayo Hallmark cards.
They have those too. I'm sure they do.
I woke up this morning. My kids ran in the room. Happy Cinco de Mayo, Papa.
They all fell for it.
You're all they handed me cards. Hola, Papa. Buenos dias. Yo tiene letra.
Wow.
And I was like, whoa, guys, relax.
It's only 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah, exactly. The sun's not even up yet. Don't get that excited. It's a fake holiday.
Yeah, we forgot about that, I guess, in this household. We were just trying to think about like, I don't know. What I don't know. We don't celebrate that. I don't know what to tell you. We had Indian food. Maybe that's why it was so empty at the Indian place tonight.
Maybe that might be why.
Or the pandemic.
Right. Meanwhile, like the Indian place opened up. This is crazy. This is a crazy coincidence. And you think I'm just making a joke. The Indian place has a second floor and they never knew what to do with the second floor. They always tried to do something.
I've got a great idea for you.
Yeah.
Ping pong club.
I was going to make the same bad joke.
Nope. That's not good to have the ping pong club on the second floor because then you're going to hear the people like stepping and jumping around and stuff. It's not going to be good. But they opened up a Mexican restaurant on the second floor of the Indian restaurant. But it just opened, I think. Like I just saw the sign or it's opening soon. So I can't report back on that.
Are there only 2 floors to this building, or can
Correct.
you keep going up with different ethnic foods? The Tower of Ethnic Foods.
There might be a 3rd floor. We'll have to wait and see. They can always add on one. But anyway, the big news, forget about all this. The big news is that it's Wombat's birthday. This whole week is Wombat's birthday.
This whole week is
This whole month.
That's right. No, my birthday was on Sunday. That just passed. It was a very nice birthday. Thank you.
What did you do?
What did we do? We went out for lunch because we're all well, the children are, but the adults are vaccinated. We had a nice dinner the night before at a fancy restaurant. And then we went out to a lunch for a less fancy restaurant.
Right.
I got a cool Lego set. I got one of those Technic sets where you build a giant car.
Need bat? Oh, yeah. Okay. That one. Is it a Porsche?
Yeah.
The Porsche one? No.
No, it's not the Porsche. It's the McLaren.
Nice.
I'm pointing to it as if anyone can see it.
Television.
But yeah, exactly. It's
not
by
not
the TV.
the Ford Fiesta.
No, it is not a Ford Fiesta. I got the McLaren Lego Technic set. It was really cool. I spent my day kind of building that, and then we did some gardening. And I want to say that was basically it. It was a fairly low-key kind of day, but we were all, happy and healthy together, and there's not much else you could ask for. Oh, and I got a case for the Oculus.
The case, but not the strap in the case combo, just the case.
What's the strap in the case?
There's a strap that is like a special fancy strap that you can buy. It's extra. It's been out of stock everywhere. It's hard to get, and has the battery also, and it comes with a case.
I'm okay with what I got.
Right. No, I'm just asking questions.
Yep. No, it was fun.
Good. Happy birthday. I almost bought you V-Bucks.
That's nice of you.
I thought about it. You know what? You know what's interesting?
I almost bought him a Avengers in-game credit card when I at Target. They've got like racks of them. They're like, hey, buy some Avengers bucks, and I was like,
Wait a minute.
Oh, you mean Avengers the video game?
Yeah, Marvel Avengers. Avengers the video game. They have plenty of them on the rack at my Target.
Really?
You can just go in there and
they're not just selling. They're not. I thought those were sold out everywhere.
Those are the only cards that you can get at Target right now.
That's funny.
Sorry, Cheapy, I interrupted you.
No, I was
almost present to Wombat.
I was trying to buy the V-Bucks, and I went to I wanted to see. Here's what got me. Here's what wound up costing Wombat the V-Bucks.
Gifting V-Bucks is a pain in the ass.
It's a little bit of a pain in the ass. And I wanted to try to get you credit on your creator thing too. I was trying to double dip. I was like, I'll buy some fucking V-Bucks and also get them on the flip side with the creator code. But you can't enter in the. So then I was like, I'll go to the Epic website to buy the V-Bucks because you can't gift V-Bucks from inside the game. So I went to Epic website. You can't put in the creator code on the Epic website for V-Bucks. You can only do it if you're in the Epic Game Store buying, I guess, other games.
They got you inside their store.
But
why can't I do this anywhere else?
Right. So I'm like, oh, now is there some other option? And it got so complicated, I wound up not doing it. So it's one of the Tim's faults. It's one of the Tim's faults, Wombat.
Well, I appreciate the thought.
Yeah, it can still happen. We're celebrating, all month long. So it's not like it's a done deal or anything.
I spent some V-Bucks today.
What'd you buy?
The Batman skin that came out. It was at a steep discount, so it was worth it.
Nice.
Steep discounted Batman skin.
Congratulations.
Mm-hmm. It made us all very happy. All of us.
NCAB in the chat wants to know if anyone gifted the Major Laser skin to me yet.
I was going to.
It was too complicated, right?
No, that wasn't the problem. Is that we did the show Wednesday and the skin was out, and I thought I had another day. Usually skins like that are in there for more than a day, and I thought I would have the next day to do it, and by the time I got back onto Fortnite, it was gone.
Bombaclot.
Yeah, so that's my fault.
I'm going to use that same excuse about the Avenger cards at Target. I went back for them, and they were just completely sold out.
Right, and the store burned down, I think, too. It was just a crater in the parking lot. Well, happy birthday, Wombat. That's you made it.
Mm-hmm.
Looking. I see the haircut. You having wine, a little birthday wine. You got the haircut. All right,
wine and a haircut.
We're celebrating.
We're very fancy.
When you're not on a show, do you always tip the wine up like you're Showing it to people every drink.
Is that what he's doing?
I like to, I'm toasting
our
audience.
Do you toast with every drink?
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic.
Maybe he has like
what it is? It's because I have to keep it in a spot where it's not on the laptop because I don't want to put wine on my laptop. So it's sort of like stretched out. So I'm kind of like maneuvering it around wires and laptops so I need to pick up.
Okay.
So that's why I'm going like this.
Spill it.
I understand what you're saying, but it's more of a I don't want to hit anything kind of thing.
I'm right there with you.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers. I got some water here. I had a delicious latte beforehand, but I drank it before the show.
Lovely.
I did also have a delicious second dose of that Pfizer right in my armhole.
Any symptoms, any side effects, any reaction?
I'm even hornier than usual.
That doesn't seem possible.
Right. No, my arm is a little sore, but other than that, I feel normal. So we came home from getting from both of us getting the vaccine, and we pull into the driveway, and there's 3 ducks sitting on our front doorstep. We're standing on our front doorstep. They're not sitting; they're standing there. I've never seen ducks on our front doorstep before, or even in our driveway. They don't hang out in our house, really, near our house. And I chased them away. Like, I'm surprised. Like, you figured like the car pulling into the driveway would chase them away, or me getting out of the car. No, but I had to like pop the garage door open. Anyway, they left 2.
Is it a Deaf Genie situation?
What's Deaf Genie?
Where he said, "Oh, I thought you wished for 3 black ducks."
No, I don't know what the setup is on that joke, and I probably don't want to know. It sounds bad.
That's a good joke.
But the joke was on me because they left 2 giant puddles of diarrhea in front of my door, which was like awesome. And I was like, oh, we pull in the driveway. I see there's a box there. I see, oh, there's my Apple AirTags showed up. And I'm like, oh, wait, there's also 3 ducks standing next to it. They better not be like eating my AirTags. And then, at least they didn't shit on the box. That was the key. It was gross though. I almost threw up right there, but and you had to step over it to get into the house. But I hosed it out. Don't worry. All right, let's do some show feedback. I don't want to gag. Wombat, this is your cue.
Yes.
To do the show feedback.
I'm doing it. Okay, these are sort of related, so I'll do them, I guess, one after another.
Perfect strategy. Good strategy. Let's do them in sequence and not in parallel this week.
No, I'm going to read them while you read them. Ready, go.
Usually I
Damascus says.
I usually read one, and then we stop and talk about it, and then we read the next one.
All right, so you're telling us to not talk.
So Atlas Shrugged 80 had to say, Shipwreck asked the correct question about Mortal Kombat. Was there a tournament? This is in regards to the Mortal Kombat, the movie. Because Wombat said yes, I'm now convinced we watched different movies. See, I got it wrong. I just assumed that they were fighting for a reason, but I was wrong. The video game is based on a tournament. The characters in the movie talked about the tournament. They foreshadowed the tournament. They were freaking cave paintings of the tournament. But with 25 minutes left in the movie, I turned to my wife and said, they aren't going to do a tournament, are they? Spoiler, they didn't. No bracket, no matchup, no people being uppercutted into a pit. Just random fights. It's a garbage movie. Play the games instead. 2 out of 10. And Doc Samson also agreed and said there was definitely no tournament in Mortal Kombat, although he enjoyed the dumb movie anyway.
So are they saying that you got it wrong, that you said that there was a tournament?
Yeah,
and there was...
and the funny thing is I know there wasn't a tournament. I just was like, yeah, and there's a tournament.
Right. So, you just assumed that there had a tournament at some point and you just sort of glossed over it. So they made a Mortal Kombat movie and there's no tournament in it. Like the whole point of Mortal Kombat is the Mortal Kombat in the tournament.
How do you save Earthrealm without a tournament?
Scratch off lottos. Wombat, you can't ask Wombat about the plot because obviously he didn't follow any of it.
It was too complicated for me.
I bet you he knows whose arms got pulled off though.
I do. Jax.
Good.
You know what his special power is?
Yeah, he can punch the ground. Or
not having arms.
Is not having arms. His arms grow back.
His arms grow back?
Yeah, that was his thing. I talked about it last week.
Oh, well, I wasn't listening to that, just like you weren't paying attention to the movie.
I'm a bad person.
What?
I'm a bad person.
Anyway,
I mean, that's a pretty good power, but to find out that you have that power, like you could go through your whole life and not realize that's your
not realize that if you lost both your arms, giant metal arms would grow in their place. Yeah.
Right.
Wait, the metal arms grew back?
Yeah. Like he gets his arm, obviously he gets his arms ripped off. That's
I understand.
Like Jax's thing.
Yeah.
And okay, so one of the main plot points of the movie is that everyone has like a special power inside them.
Oh my God, this is bad already.
Fireballs.
Like
okay,
exactly.
well, the things that you would expect, like Sub-Zero's got the ice power.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the magic power lives inside them the whole time.
Yeah.
Jax's magic power that lived inside him the whole time was the ability to grow giant robot arms after his regular arms were ripped off.
Pretty good. I'm not gonna. That's a good plot point. I like that part.
I have a question.
Darkness in the chat is saying the monks gave him arms. The monks gave him like the shell of arms, but not the full arms. They gave him like these, like the T2 arms. You know,
are we making a mistake by following Wombat's plot description?
It seems like he's getting a lot wrong.
No. Yeah. See, now he's agreeing with me by saying he unlocked the super arms. That's what I'm saying. He had his ability was like
better arms. Upgrade. He could upgrade arms. His ability is to upgrade electronics that come out of him.
Yeah, it's like it was so dumb. Right. The movie is pretty dumb. Like it's as dumb as dumb gets.
I'm out.
Yeah.
I made the right call. It sounded like. I was like, how bad could it be? And then I started hearing, because as always with these bad movies, they preview them out to people who are going to give them good reviews first. So all the early stuff is like, wow, it was the fight scenes were awesome. Or like, wow, they did a great job with this movie. And then 2 days later, it's like, wow, this movie's bad. It's like everybody's bad.
It wasn't as much fun as I think it could have been. You know, I feel like if they had cut a lot of the jibber jabber and maybe extended the fight scenes and had them be
always a good idea.
Like longer, more practical fight scenes, kung fu fight scenes, people would have cared less about the inane jibber jabber in between.
Yes, always good advice to cut out the inane jibber jabber.
Yeah, because one of the biggest fights in the movie it's the Goro fight.
I was going to ask if Goro was in this.
Goro's in it, and it's the guy who they made up for the movie fighting a CGI character. And if there's something you want to see less in a movie, a kung fu movie, it's the guy you don't care about fighting a CG blob.
What was the power that was inside Goro all along?
I believe the power of flatulence.
That would get me to watch the movie. Just Goro doesn't fart in the movie, does he? Because might get me to watch.
Yeah. No, he takes a shit on him instead.
Stop. I mean, King Kong scratched his butt in the King Kong movie.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Goro could fart. It's not that out there.
No, it isn't.
All right, I don't know how I transition into this, but let's move on with the show. We should let everybody know that May is Make NF Visible Month, and we're raising money and awareness for the Children's Tumor Foundation. Now, we did this last year, if you don't remember, and I finally learned how to say neurofibromatosis. So it really paid off last year's efforts because I can say it like no problem now. But you guys can just call it NF because it's difficult to say that you're not practiced like I am. NF is an under-recognized genetic disorder that can cause tumors to grow on nerves throughout the body. It occurs in 1 in 3,000 people and affects millions of people worldwide. It can lead to blindness, abnormalities, cancer, deafness, disfigurement, learning disabilities, and disabling pain. And we're doing stuff to bring awareness. We've got a raffle going right now. For every $5 that you donate, you can get an entry into our raffle to get a grand prize of a $100 gift card to wherever you like. And I'm going to give you the link in the chat right now if you want to donate. If you do donate, you'll make these lights behind me flash the CTF colors, which I set up. Which are, well, you'll have to donate to see and look behind me.
Oh, it's a mystery.
It's a mystery. We also have a channel reward that you can literally make NF visible by triggering a video that will play in a little window during our broadcast. So if you're listening in podcast form now, you can go to tinyurl.com/CTF21. That's tinyurl.com/CTF21. /CTF21 to donate. And we'll be doing this all month. So you have time. And maybe we'll get some additional prizes to add in there for the raffle giveaway. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We got some donations already. Oh, and if you donate $50, I will read your message and your name during the show live. Hopefully I can interrupt Wombat and do so. And we already got a couple $50 donations. One was from Dan, who wrote in and said, "My best friend has NF. I've seen how horrible it could be. I hope charities like this could help everyone with this disorder." And also Ken R sent in $50 and said, "Thanks for your support, GBD." Ken R is actually he was the child that the Children's Tumor Foundation was founded for. So yeah, welcome.